Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. Mike Leake gets the call for game one of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Into the box steps the leadoff man Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
Second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Ready on 1 and 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm.
Well, as the leadoff guy who starts the game, you want to do anything you can to get things started early. Right there, he starts with an infield single. Now there's a lot of ways they can go about getting him home.
Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And this is fouled at the plate. Past battles with Mike Leake, 1 for 5. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a hit. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Hey, Matt, I love the fact they hit and ran right there. 0-0 score, tie ball game, but you're putting pressure on the defense. You want to score first. Now they're set up first and third in a situation where they can now take the lead if they finish the inning out properly.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. First pitch of the at-bat. Too low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
Chopped in front of home plate. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play, but a run will come in to score.
A really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
At the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Grichuk has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 2, the Cardinals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Drew Pomerantz, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Here we are at the bottom of the first, and they've been playing well, and it looks like that good baseball is going to continue. They already find themselves leading 2-0 at the bottom of the first inning. They're playing good right now. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, they have to be very happy with Aledmus Diaz right now. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, 1 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. Bases are empty, one man out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Here's Matt Carpenter, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Pomerantz has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That was a 4th foul ball in this at bat. He was really making him work.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Ready now, Andrew Benintendi. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And that one right down Main Street. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Now at the plate, Blake Swihart. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Man, they are on fire. They had a heck of a first inning. Now back-to-back hits here in the second. They're picking up right where they left off.
In now, Drew Pomeranz. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. One-0 count. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. Swing and a liner, but foul. Oh, and 1, here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Bradley. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Redbirds are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Oh, man, that can only count for 1 run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can, and there wasn't a person in the building that didn't think that was gone.
Here's Jet Jerko now. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez on the move, 1 away.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic.
Johnny.
And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia, you talk about a Gold Glove gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's Gold Glove worthy. And then gritty, don't hit him, he'll knock you back.
Settling in now, Johnny Peralta. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 0-2 once more. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. From the belt, kicks and deals. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Mike Leake. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
A runner on first with 2 away. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. Pomerantz sets. 2-1 on its way. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 0-2 home. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Ramirez.
Ready for another chance? Hanley Ramirez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Heading after it is Piscotty. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Yeah, and you wonder if that stays in the park, do they send him home there? Well, it's a moot point now because they've got runners on second and third after that ground rule double.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One-0 count. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. First pitch on its way, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Weak roller right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox 4 and the Cardinals 1. Digging in for his second at bat, Aledmus Diaz. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Aledmus Diaz.
Lifted in the air to center field. Bradley is right there, 1 down. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Fowler.
So 1 away now for the center fielder, Dexter Fowler. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Heading for second now is Fowler. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's Randall Grichuk, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. First time up, he went down looking. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Betts. And that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Stepping up to the plate, Blake Swihart. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 31, Drew Pomeranz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Drew Pomeranz. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Grounded to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, this is not what they expected when they called for the interleague games. You thought the National League pitchers would be getting a hit. Here's an American League pitcher getting hit.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4.
Let's go, Cardinal.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Red Sox lead 1, but they lead it 4-1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Stephen Piscotty. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The pitch. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Well, clearly they didn't forget what he did last time with the home run, because they are really pitching careful right here. And now they're 2-0 and behind in the count again.
Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Hey, when a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A runner at first with no outs here. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And Sandoval will put this one away for route number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Johnny.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th. And that'll bring in the third baseman, Johnny Peralta. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 2-1 on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Line foul up and over the Cardinal dugout. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back safely. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Hitter's up right here, man. Those are 2 close pitches right there, and you got the call as a hitter. You got to feel pretty good that he's seeing what you're seeing.
Pomerantz sets, trying to work it full on 3-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, of foul ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Hit hard but foul over the Cardinal dugout. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First two guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound, and that means that's going to do it for starter Mike Leake. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Lance Lynn is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Lance Lynn.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 delivery. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Jerko is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 5-1. Scott Kazmir is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Scott Kazmir.
Colton Wong will grab a bat and hit for the
16.
pitcher here.
Colton Wong.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Ramirez will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 5-1. Kevin Segrist takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 46, Kevin Segrist.
Blake Swihart will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Rusney Castillo has come out into the on-deck circle now, as that's going to spell the end for Scott Kazmir.
Rusney Castillo.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And a ball, 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Come on, turn the dump.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
D-Rod.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Now a flare out to left center. Grichuk ranging forward. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Tyler Thornburg enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Ready once again, Matt Carpenter. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg, not great. He's 1 for 8. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
3-0 pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Randall Grichuk. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
One out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in once again, Stephen Piscotty. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first, and that is through into right field for a single. Ready for another shot now. Jed Jerko. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Swing and a little tapper. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Johnny Peralta now, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. First pitch on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
2-0 count, and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Peralta waiting. The 2-1 hit in the air out to left field. Benintendi has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Cards strand a couple. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Hard hit to first. Carpenter is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're up 5-1. Fernando Abad gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Fernando Abad.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Yadier Molina.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Swihart is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Matt Adams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Matt Adams.
In there, no balls and a strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Benintendi ranging back at the track, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
That's never where you want that changeup to be. Up in the zone, he hangs it. You still got away with it because it's still in the ballpark. That ball is one he hits to the moon usually.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high. And the pitch on 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. And this is ball 4 as it's off the catcher's glove.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. And you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Ready for another chance? Matt Carpenter. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Come on, face it now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the right side. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close. On to Carpenter, not in time, and they'll get just the 1.
Hey, great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Robbie Ross takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Robbie Ross.
Grichuk will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Ready on 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox on top 5-2. Brett Cecil has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
21, Brett Cecil.
Pablo Sandoval will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Pablo Sandoval.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. The pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Two and two now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Past history with Brett Cecil, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fly ball to straightaway left. Grichuk is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Stephen Piscotty.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Digging in to try it again, Jed Jerko. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there for strike 1, 0-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And he takes strike 2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Here it comes, 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Johnny Peralta, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Yadier Molina waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Now batting, number 4. Catcher.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Carson Smith will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Mitch Moreland will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 18, Mitch Moreland.
At the plate, Yadier Molina. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Need a base hit here. Hit it hard.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a fly ball down the left field line, and he's not going to get there. It's down for extra bases. In to score, the runner from second, Peralta, rounds the corner and is headed home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
With this one left to bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Greg Garcia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 35, Greg Garcia.
Hit out towards second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop.
Into the box now, Aledmus Diaz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Men on third with 2 down. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hard hit ball to second, but this is right to Pedroia, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 5-4. The Gateway Arch illuminated at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Zach Duke enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Striding in, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Mitch Moreland.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard, but right into the shift. There is Jerko. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Dribbled to the right side. Throw will take care of him at first. Good start to the inning for Duke, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Jackie.
Riding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And the pitch on 2-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. A shot down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Ready Betts. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 3-2 now.
Now, this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Line drive to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
Your attention, please.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Number 25.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the 9th inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
Ball 1.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Sandoval is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Left fielder, Rendell Grichuk.
Standing in, Rendell Grichuk. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. In line for the victory is Scott Kazmir if our current score holds. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And there's a swing and a miss on a good pitch. And now the Redbirds are down to their final strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrel. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Scott Kazmir gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Craig Kimbrel earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.